And after some lengthy discussions between myself, Maddie, and a few others, we have decided to officially pull the plug on season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's disappointing. It's very sad seeing something that we've all put a lot of time and a lot of heart into. And I know this can be upsetting for some people. And I can't blame you. It's hell, it's upsetting for me. I never got to finish my badass Dwarven city. But
I didn't finish
for
my
those of
criminal
you wondering,
organization.
yes, world downloads will be available. What else? We're gonna be okay.
When?
So when? Yes, when. Thank you, Star. So as of this Thursday, July the 9th, at midnight, once the day ticks over to the 9th, the in-game server will be shut down. I'm hoping to get a lot of you on there in one place beforehand so we can get some screenshots. EST. Thank you, boss. I will
Hi, Maggie.
make an actual announcement in text form so the people who are not currently present for this will be aware. It will have date, time, everything of the sort.
I'm also recording right now after part way of the beginning,
Oh, well,
so
yeah, there you go.
That's good.
Even better. Thank you,
y'all get
Silvar.
y'all get to stare at the floor of Tharar'Ob for a bit while listening.
It's right if I say anything.
Be my guest.
So I think all of us that have been a part of this project, whether it be many, many months from the beginning or even just jumping in, all of us as gamers recognize that mental health is ultimately the most important thing for everyone here. No one should feel dread or hate or anger or anxiety when they're coming on to play a game. And I know that there's been a lot of stuff that people have been talking about, and we've seen different staff need to pull away because of how mentally hard this has been. I don't sit in voice chats or talk in DMs for a reason. I like to keep things very top table amongst staff in my role. And so on the background with this announcement coming on, I can share that that's been my main concern with our lead staff, our senior staff is, are they okay? And asking that question of, is this something that you want to keep doing? You can mentally keep doing, and not just saying just push forward, because that's the work always is always something that when you get into a project like this, you just want to keep working and keep working and keep working until you just crash out. And we just couldn't afford any more crash outs. Was kind of my perspective. And so whatever happens next is really up to those who are there. But this is really is a mental health decision at the end of the day.
It really is. You put that very well. Thank you, Bacon. For those of you who may be new, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of faces here who are definitely not new, but our staff team was not paid. They've been doing everything as volunteers out of the goodness of their hearts and for simply nothing more than wanting to see our community thrive and our server succeed. And honestly, I'm blown away with the success we had at this point. But the time has come to call it quits. People need a break. I think a lot of players probably need a break as well.
And
But
people were not taking those breaks.
people were not taking those breaks. It did indeed, Eurist. And then it really boils down to whether or not people actually want to see a season 2. Because if that's a thing that people are interested in seeing, then we are more than happy to start working on it.
I can tell you this: I'm definitely around for season 2. Like,
I am too.
if this is a scenario where we can take a mental health break, however long it's needed, and those that are left on staff and our player base says we would love to do a season 2, like I'll keep gifting my time to help. Yeah, I will. There's been a lot of headaches, but I like this community. I like the rule set. I like the vision for what we have, and so I know I'm not going to jump ship if there's still a chance for season 2. I'd love to be a part.
Absolutely. Now, there will definitely be a break. We're not going to jump immediately into working on season 2. Just to be completely open with everyone, when it was just Sam, Other Bacon, Maddie, Father Hughes, and myself building this, it took us nearly 4 or 5 months to actually get it off the ground. Granted, we were building the entire rule set from scratch. Obviously, we don't have to do that anymore. We have learned a lot from this time around. So, when the time comes for us to actually start working on season 2, I cannot imagine it taking that long. We have learned a lot. There will be changes to the rule set. Yes. Yes, Giver, you can make a graveyard and retirement post for your characters to have an ending, yes. So, as I said, I'm hoping the day before I'm going to invite as many people as I can to the crossroads or somewhere else, and just to get screenshots. And I would highly encourage, if you guys do have players, that you empty your inventories, leave your items and stuff in boxes. Because when the world download becomes available, that way all your things, your belongings, will be in the world as well, and not stuck in your inventories in limbo. Will there be a season 2 100% DivDax? I'm going to make a poll after this to see what the majority of the community thinks. Based on people's responses in this meeting, I think it's a
Looks
majority
like a yeah.
yes.
People want season 2.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood then. Sorry, DivDax. Every single pillar in Theric, dude. No, they have to stay. Question.
So we are not
I'll lose
taking
my
any
mind.
season 2 questions at all. I guarantee when we get to that, it's going to be fresh cooking.
Would you like to help with
It will
season
be.
2? Great. Put in a ticket, or maybe we'll do a question thing, a poll to say who wants to help. But right
No
now,
working yet.
break.
No working
Absolutely.
yet.
Everyone
No
is
now.
going on break. I will make an announcement when the team is ready to begin working on it, so that way you are all in the loop.
Yeah,
I do hope. No, sorry. Go ahead, Bacon.
I will close down season 2 tickets. We're not ready for them. I will just close them. I will force staff to
Yep.
take a break.
Yes. Up until now, up until the server closes, I don't want to see anybody losing their shit or griefing anything. That's a shitty thing to do, okay? It's already against the rules. It's going to stay that way to the end. We want to remember all the hard work that everybody's put into this. No, you are not.
Any GM with the ability to fix things, they grief.
Yeah.
New character.
I will nuke you on site if I catch you trying to wreck things.
And I mean, like, if someone does do something that's really catastrophic, we can just take the current world save, and then anything that people leaves to be remembered just won't be there. Like, you really just
Hmm.
hurt the rest of the community by doing something stupid like that.
Maybe we can have like a last hurrah, like a big combat or something right at the end for
Yeah,
everyone to enjoy, or either, or just maybe a big party for everyone to mingle in game.
or both. I vote we open up the Hibonite fighting pits, aka elephant pens.
A big baby roll per chance. Oh boy.
And I don't think it really needs to be said, but just in case it does, your characters, use them elsewhere. Write stories. The kids that they have, keep them. There's no reason
Yeah,
to end a character story just because season 1 is ending.
absolutely. Well, I don't really have much more to say other than that. Um, I have to be. I don't know what to tell you, Cindere. I'm not sure what to tell you. I have no answers for season 2 as of right now. Um, we were basically just in the idea stage, cooking up ideas, seeing what ones we liked, what ones we didn't like. But season 2 planning will be happening at a later point. Everyone is going to take a break, go enjoy other games. Your friends, your family, touch grass.
I think the thing I can say is I think polls will be important for the future of what happens. So when they're posted, make your vote known because that means that information could determine the direction of things.
Ulnir, that is probably one question about season 2 I can probably confirm. Season 2 will most likely have little to nothing to do with season 1.
Yeah, even as we were putting together season 1, we had already decided season 2 would be different.
Yes,
Fresh starts are healthy as well. There's been a lot attached to season one, and leaving that baggage behind would probably be healthier for the community, in
that's a
my opinion.
good question, Alexandra. I don't really know. I always took a back seat when it came to the world building because, as many of you know, I stepped down as an admin when we first launched this server. I'm back now, by the way. I never made an announcement for that. Um, but yeah, the story stuff was never my section of work. It was always other people, so I don't really have an answer for you, unfortunately. That would be cool for books from Phelan to appear in season 2. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down.
I'll clear out the Crossroads mailbox if people want to just put their books in there. Hell, I'll set up a secondary one.
Exactly.
Anyone have
Um,
other questions not related to season two?
yes,
Oh,
anything.
the physical server.
A hug.
This
I've
server.
I've got to be honest. I was nervous coming into this meeting. I didn't know how I was going to break the news to all of you, so I'm glad all of you are being so supportive.
The Discord server is remaining open until
The
further
Discord
notice.
server will remain open
We don't want to try to
unless all of
rebuild
a
the
sudden.
community when we do season two. That would suck.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless all of you decide all of a sudden that like now we're all done, then we'll get rid of the Discord server.
Ooh, what games are you gonna play during break? That's a good question.
D&D.
Project Zomboid? No, wait.
Probably Warhammer
Oxygen not
Total War.
included.
More
No.
vintage story, Valheim, Theorizing,
Dwarf
Rust.
Fortress.
Zomboid is based. Love Project Zomboid. Oh, I've been pinged. Oh, the chat's going too fast. I can't see it. What ultimately led to this decision? So it's a lot of things. Mishka, it's really hard to say. Obviously, drama is a big thing that led to it. Um, People just get so burnt out with drama. We made this server so we could kind of try and avoid that like high school clickiness of particular groups, and we wanted to avoid drama at all costs. But it's a hard thing to avoid. And when when you open a ticket and you can look at a ticket before you even open it and you know it's going to be drama, it drains a lot from people's mental faculties. Um, I think that really is the core problem. People have just been there have been a lot of problem players. Obviously, staff. We are guilty of not taking action for specific things fast enough to stop these problems before they happen. Um, and that's on us. But that's a lesson I think we've learned, and we've taken steps thus far to try and curb that, and it will not be a problem in the future. I can assure you. How do you think you'll handle it the next season, having learned from this one? I think that's something a lot of people would worry about, since that's clearly been quite the problem here. That
Well,
is a very good question.
there was
Do
a
you have a
suggestion.
response for that, Star?
There was a suggestion I took from Freti that I hadn't had a chance to tell you yet. But a
Hmm.
designated community helper, like 2 or 3 people.
Yes,
I not
I
not like
agree.
the community delegates that we currently have, but a dedicated community helper. They are technically part of staff. They hear everything. They say whatever the community is saying that
Absolutely.
we can't hear. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think our biggest problem is from the get-go, we wanted to try and keep things um, player drama related, mostly anonymous, which is why we handled everything through tickets. We didn't want people to be embarrassed from like their things getting spread in general chat and things of that nature. But I think we really needed a lot more clarity and a lot more openness with the rest of you. That's definitely something we're going to be doing in the future.
There are some proposals that I've made for things that have worked on other roleplay
Hmm.
servers that I'm on staff on about how admin characters interact with the player base so that that line isn't as gray as it was in season one with the adders and with the empire. And so I'm hoping that it gets implemented as well and keeps the world feeling very much like 95% player sandbox with not as much gray area.
Well, I can also tell you what I'll be doing in season 2. I'll be the god. No.
The god of bacon. It'll be great. They'll have to sacrifice pigs in my name.
Absolutely. Kovian, if you plan on doing season 2 in the future, outline your borders and what you allow. Do not let people start ideas, then change your mind. Exactly.
Yeah,
We, yeah,
intended.
that's big. We wanted that from the get-go, and honestly, we were too lenient. Um, we should have had stronger boundaries, lines in the sand, if you will, from the get-go. And that is something we will be doing as well. I've always thought the reason we have a list on our server in the first place is to maintain the quality of our player base. So we will be stricter with whitelist applications, ensuring people have actually read the rules and are going to behave accordingly. And if you cannot behave accordingly, there's no coming back from that. It's going to be a lot harsher with people following our rules and not skirting around the skirting around them and not fighting against the spirit of the rules, because it's really the spirit of the rules in the end. Everyone's here to have fun, and if you are going against the rules, then you're just ruining the fun for everyone else. So you shouldn't be here. Another one from Mishka. Only way I've seen in-character conflict, PvP and political, be done without any drama. Both parties communicating with each other. Yes, thank you. We have advocated for this so often, and it feels like nobody does it. And it's a shame. It's like communication solves all problems, whether it be in a relationship or, you know,
Family.
with your block game, yeah, your family or your block game neighbors. I think if we continue with the charter system, yes, I think we will be limiting that a little bit more heavily as well, Iris. The FTA was a very good idea.
Mhm.
I agree with you. Um,
Oh, will there be
what else
a
did I have?
specific time that you download the backup for everyone to start downloading?
Yes, I have made physical backups of the server
At the long
every
reset,
day
yeah.
for like the past few weeks. So I have a lot of them, but the world download that will be available to everyone else will be the one that I make the very last day of the server.
So let's say give everyone till Wednesday to put everything in a nice place.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if anyone has projects you'd like to finish, aim to have them finished by Wednesday
And if you
before our world becomes an archive for people to see.
and if you happen to see a GM available, see if they are willing to help. Even if it's just something like, hey, I ran out of these blocks. Can I get like 10 more?
I know, Revna, I know. If I'm being totally honest, though, I think I'm gonna try and open up maybe a
Yeah,
side server
the
for the dwarves to finish Theric
SMPers.
Doom.
We do know about the SMPers. We have to figure out something on that, so we're gonna run through it a lot.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes, Silvar, you may post the video of you getting decked in Eridlorian.
Yes.
Of anything that they neglected to post because they were uncertain, post it. Just
Just
post
in
it.
the guidelines of the community rules.
Yeah, within the guidelines.
Yes, just because we are shutting down the server does not mean you are all free to break the rules we have in place.
There currently is one of those hubs. We recently made it as a reset room, but it's not currently the spawn room. So we could totally think about making a above the ground version for newbies going places. Because I definitely do like Minty's whole reset room. It could do a little less brutalist, I guess we could call it. And in fact, I'm just going to pop in here during my little video so that people can see it, I suppose. Why not?
All
Sorry
right.
to
If
everyone that
anyone
watches this
has
later and sees the bright lights.
any more questions, we will be making some chats and places for people to post ideas and feedback for season 2. Again, nothing is set in stone. We want to hear feedback and ideas. I don't want to see people arguing over things. Please, we're done with arguing.
Give at least a week or two before you post those. Let there be a break.
Yeah. Oh yes, no, we're
It's the summer.
thank you,
Show
Ironheart.
them brain jail? Okay, I'll also go to brain jail while I'm here. That was at the bottom of uh, Tharar'Ob,
I don't
right?
want to get into that, Nova, because that's going to start arguments.
Yeah, no one wants to get season banned for season 2 during a break. That'd be pretty silly.
No, father! Okay, there technically was one religion that reached maximum. It it was the adders.
Um, Alexandra, can we have a nice conclusion to the story or one final thing to kick off season 1? Yes. I'm, if I'm being totally honest, I don't know what that'll be. I think we're going to keep it simple. I don't know if there will be a finality to the story as a whole, but I'm hoping it'll be um, the beginning of an end for everyone. We can get everybody together for a big party. We can take as the world closes in around us. How do you feel about the way that no religion was really able to make it top tier? Okay, that's the one Star was talking about. A lot of our systems were overcomplicated, if I'm being honest. We're going to do some pretty heavy simplification of a lot of things and a lot of changes for other things. We've learned a lot from this first time around, so
Religious
there will
RP
be
also
changes.
is really dependent on people committing to the bit. And if no one's willing to buy into it, everyone always wants to kind of do their own thing, then they never gain any traction either. So, as players in the next season, definitely keep open minds to be willing to hear out people's dumb oak tree religion idea and just be like, sure, I'm following this, I'm following the thing.
Some of the complicated systems, I'm not saying all of them are going, but there will be changes to all of them.
Yep.
Oh, Chucky's here too. Hello, my little prince.
Any final questions that aren't related to season 2?
Please ignore my fiance in the background.
Do not be afraid of allowing players to create conflicts. Correct. We fully intend
No,
to
not one
outline what we're
waits.
comfortable with for that. I'm actually going to read it out loud for the record. From Kelvian, also one more thing. Conflict equals action equals roleplay. Do not be afraid of allowing players to create conflicts. Just make sure that they do not go in character things such as extremist, racist views. Make sure to outline what you're comfortable with. When will you wear wigs? Ex Mortis, you can wear a wig whenever you like. Just make sure it's pretty.
And one thing I always tell people when you're doing, role play of any kind is consent always comes first, in my view. What we're doing is a collaborative story, and in a world that's a 24/7 game like this, you have people that are just here to play Hobbit Town, and you have people that are here to play World Empire Conquering. And there's a balance that happens. If there's too much conquering, too much conflict, you lose the other parts that keep the community stable, welcome the new people, and get people in. And so there has to be a really good dance if you're going to tag and do conflict to make sure you're not going too hard to scare away the other 70% of the server. And that's not calling anyone out or anything. That's just in all gameplay. There has to be a balance. You also can't have too much peace. If you have too much peace, then it's boring.
Absolutely. Consent is everything.
Yep. So if you just ask, "Hey, you guys cool with being bullied?" Yeah, let's do it. It's a simple thing.
Exactly. All right. I still see several people are typing.
Okay, well, we can bully you because you want us to step on you and all that. Elanare? I hate the letter H. You know what? Yeah, let's star that. Transparency and communication,
Yeah.
main theme for season 2.
I'm starting that one.
I think that's the fastest I've seen something reach 20.
All conflict should be story driving.
Yeah, that too.
Can I just say I love y'all? Thank you for
Mm.
taking this so well. I thought this was going to go a lot worse.
This is probably one of the best meetings like this I've ever been
Lucera
in.
would like to speak.
All right, let's bring him up here.
You're the boss.
Thank you, admin, other
Of
staff.
course.
I know many have not seen me around very often. I got bored. I have other fun games to play. Not say this was always boring. There were some very good moments. This was a very fun server. Even though I'm mostly one of the lowest of the low, people do not know who the hell I am.
That's not true. You're a Palecrest.
You're Lucero. I've literally seen you walking around fairly often. Especially
I
recently.
haven't played it. I haven't, like, I played yesterday, and then I haven't played for like a week and a half.
So?
It's all right. We've all been there.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
All
If-
right.
Like, you know, this has been a wonderful experience overall. I have had my nitpicks. I will still have my nitpicks in season 2, should I be allowed to join.
Everyone is allowed
course.
to join. Well, almost everyone.
Well, yeah.
Dead people can't join.
Yeah, there also might not be a season 2.
Mm.
I'm still keeping that reality open.
Understandable.
Because it's a headache to run anything. I want to pull my hair out when I have to deal with 5 people on a weekly basis. It's terrible to run a server.
It's got its downsides. Everything does, but
Yeah.
it can also be a very rewarding experience.
As server
Good
staff,
point.
it is very much a heavy burden, and I cannot thank you enough that you have all chosen to bear it.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes,
High
yes, I
Priestess.
think
No,
Mishka was
you
first
can't
in
say
line.
that. Yes.
All right.
Put me back in the audience.
All right, get down. There we go. Come on up, Mishka.
Did you press the button? Yes.
There
Hello.
we go.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible. We all have shit to get to. It's late. Like I said in chat, one of the main things that I learned was genuinely, if you ask the people you're doing conflict with if they're okay with it, it makes the experience so much more enjoyable for both people. One of the past server, me and a few friends ran the server a bit ago, and the most fun I ever had doing conflicts was by us. Literally every weekend, we were like, "Hey, are you guys cool with us coming raiding you?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, let's do it." And it was genuinely so fucking peak. We came there, we raided them, we lost or won. It for the story, for the fun. Yeah, no, Enki was a big mistake, and I have learned because that shit was ass. Um, like
Yeah.
I agree.
prioritizing yourself and your own winning and your own story over everyone else's only leads to your fun, which eventually will lead to you not having fun anymore because you're not gonna have anyone to RP with, and it's just gonna fuck everything. If you prioritize
Absolutely.
everyone's fun, you're gonna have more fun too.
Yeah.
That's all.
Precisely.
This is why I keep going back to Ex Mortis. Vargug, best villain in my opinion. He ensured that I had fun while dying. Like,
Yes.
that was fucking
Genuinely.
amazing.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. I agree. Always make sure your victims are having fun. Otherwise, what's the point? You're here
Thank
to
you.
make a
Absolutely.
story, not win. Anyway, that's me. Thank you.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mishka. Get my boy Dumac up here. He's been waiting so patiently. This man has been my second in command since the very beginning, and now he's the king of the dwarves. Get up here.
Oh man. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What have you got for us?
Oh geez. Um well, a little not to obviously keep everyone up all night with long-winded speeches and whatnot. I basically joined the server basically day one alongside Bound and ran north to join the dwarves, and I've been a hardcore dwarf faction guy ever since. And over the course of months and not taking any breaks, I've gotten to know a lot of people around the community, met fantastic builders, great role players, participate in a lot of very cool storylines that I'm sure we all have our own perspectives on, our own stories to kind of share. And I know that things got a little bumpy and it was a learning process for everyone. I definitely want to say that you guys, the staff, have done a fantastic job at managing everything. I know it's a lot. It was a job that is completely unpaid and, of course, has taken its toll in burnout and time spent. But I know a lot of people here appreciate it. And I think that with the amount of support there is for a season 2, a lot of people have a strong passion for keeping this community going. There isn't really enough really captured the potential and the creativity that it offered. And yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone here, everyone that's in the audience, and that it has been a part of these stories that we've all managed to make together. And I hope to see everyone back around for season 2.
Thank you, Doomy.
Yeah.
Round of applause for Dumac, everybody.
Good applause, but also, Silvar, I'm sending that to Bacon the cat immediately. Taxes is the best thing about this server.
It was very cool, the whole process. And I'm very excited to see just how many things improve. It's going to be a great time.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, bye-bye.
Taragdu!
Yeah,
Ah,
since you were away. It was good, Mort. Loved killing me. Thanks.
absolutely, Leo. You are still allowed to spend these last few days in
Yeah,
character.
yeah, yeah.
No one's gonna stop you from doing that.
Yeah, we actually insist that people get on there and do some play, finish off your projects, do whatever you need to.
Absolutely. Write some lore about your character in a book or some paper or on an item. Leave it in the world so that way when the world download becomes available, everyone will have a chance to go through it, find your items, read up, and learn about this world we built together. Easter eggs time, yes. Needs to die during this coming week. Unless you want to, I guess that's fine too.
I've only marked on the deceased list anyone that hasn't said anything since March.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so everyone go into your news channels and grab your people. Get at least one good photo in. Get
Yeah.
everyone in. Do that now so that you have enough time.
absolutely. To confirm, we will have time on Wednesday to do that, right? Yes. Yes, you will. It will be midnight Wednesday is when the server shuts down. So when Wednesday ticks over to Thursday. I will get an actual time posted for everyone so you know when the server will be offline. Yes, EST. EST.
You'll also see a lot of tickets close if you're in them, just so you know. So don't
Yeah,
be
we're
alarmed.
just
All
gonna
those
close
are
those
just
tickets
gone.
out.
Thank you, Grim. That is an accurate timestamp that Grim just put in the chat there, if anyone is curious.
So Graham.
We can wrap those up in DMs if you want, DivDax.
I never got to marry Meredith. That's...
No. Meredith never married.
I thought about playing one of my sons to do it.
The crystal covering Vargug is not edible. Lucero.
I think we're in a good place to start closing this out, my friends.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
Oh, if you see me in your territory in the next few days, tell me where you want me to take the tour, because I will be doing a small tour of places.
Okay, everyone. If there's no more questions, then we'll call this meeting done.
We love you all.
Mildly like everyone.
Love you all.
Yeah,
Look
I
out
guess
for
I love you guys
announcements.
too.
Bye.